Don't forget to go to ashkicking.com for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products.
Hi, I'm Brianna.
And I'm Akira.
And you're watching
DONTAE'S Boxing Nation.
Hey, since you brought up, the best fighters in the world, what you think about not ESPN, the Ring Magazine? They said pound for pound, the best fighter in the world is Gennady Golovkin. That's what the Ring Magazine said. What you think about them saying that?
Well, I think he can't, well, for one, I know he can't even be put it like this. I've said this before, and I got a lot of heat for this. When he fought against
Kell Brook,
and I said that, what did I say? That Errol Spence would knock out both of them.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Listen now.
I got heat just for reporting you. I got heat just for reporting that you said that.
What'd you say?
I said I got heat just for reporting the fact that you even said that.
Now listen to me. My statement don't change at all, and I'm not because I see him and like that's only small bigger guys all day long. And so, as I say before, that's best pound for pound fight in the world. He can be Canelo. So where does Canelo? Is Canelo number 2? Because
they got him at number 6. I mean, but you got Freddie Roach, and Lomachenko just recently said that Terrence Crawford is number 1, the best fighter in the world. So I mean, but Oscar De La Hoya actually he owns the Ring Magazine too.
But I just think that everything is subjective. So he can say what he wants or whatever. But if you're asking me, I think that he's not. I watched him fight the fight. I watched it by myself in the studio all by myself, and I'm watching him like, I think that there's this idea that they want him to be great. They wished him and wanted him to be better than he really was, and he showed his limitations when he fought Canelo. I mean, he couldn't. He was very hesitant in throwing punches. Why? Because when you have the ball and everything going your way for so long, and you get in the ring with somebody who's going to make you do something different, he could not adjust. He couldn't cut the ring off for once. So everybody, this hypocrisy about how he cuts the ring off, and his trainer told him. He didn't tell him to step over to the right and throw the right hook. He told him to throw the right hook, but you're still giving him that door out. So if you step over to the right, you would have stopped him from stepping over, getting out. He didn't say that. He thought, well, just throw a right hook at him in the corner. I heard him say that. And listen, he was missing by a mile, man. When he fought leaning forward, so when he fought coming forward and leaning forward, all the power was on the left hand, not the right hand. So if you watch him, he's leaning forward when he's punching. So the power's on the left hook, not the right hand, because all the weight is on the front foot. So it can't be much power on the back leg.
Excellent point.
He kind of. So he was, but he couldn't land. He wouldn't. When he would get close to Canelo, he was frustrated because he couldn't land shots. Man, he wasn't throwing punches. The first 5 rounds, I got Canelo winning the fight. I do, but he could have lost the 5th. But he won the first 4. He boxed. He looked phenomenal, man. I mean, Canelo looked great. I was coming in with no idea who I wanted to win the fight, so it wasn't like I have a preference. So I was watching one guy more than the other. I just think that he was the better boxer. He was slick. He stepped around. He did a lot of stuff. Made head movement, man. I mean, he had Triple G confused, and he really kind of punked him. He had his hands down in front of him. How you fighting a big puncher and you drop your hands in front of him and no big deal.
And why wasn't Golovkin going to the body? Stats say that he only landed like 8 body shots or something like that.
You know why? Because the guy was moving his body. He has. I don't want to go into it. But he has obviously issues with depth perception because he couldn't tell. He was shooting shots too long or too short, or not shooting them at all. And I mean, I think that he didn't cut the ring off. He did not work the jab. He didn't not effective. Now, just because you're coming forward doesn't mean anything. If you're not, this guy was boxing. He was dancing. putting his hands down. I mean, like, man, come on, he wasn't scared of anything.
Yeah.
I mean, Canelo conditioning, all these guys, the conditioning is not so great. Canelo's condition is not great, but he pushed himself. Triple G's condition is not great. He got tired when he fought Kell Brook, and they were only in the fifth round. I mean, so you look at Kovalev, his condition is not great. So training up in that altitude doesn't help if you're not pushing yourself, I think. So I think that, I don't know if that what they're doing, but they're not getting, I'm just saying, hey.
And they listening to you right now, and they said Derrick James, he definitely pays attention to detail. So that's what it is, man. But
I mean, I'm just saying, if you think about this, if you look at it, how he was coming at the guy, and how he was, he's very basic. I don't think he's intelligent either. Not as a boxer, I don't think so, because a lot of the things that you would. A lot of times when I'm training Errol, I work with him on every scenario possible. Jamil, every possible scenario. Everything the guy does, everything the guy possibly will do, things that the guy hadn't done. We're going to have a punch for that shot in hopes that the situation presents itself. So when you see it, you acknowledge it and you jump on it, right? So, so it's not like a surprise when you see him do this and do that. Like, oh, I didn't know what to do. No, you know what to do, so we try to prepare him for that, man. And I think that when you're so dominant for so long, I think that he, like I told somebody before, Canelo had to get better because when he fought Mayweather, right, he thought everything he was doing was perfect until he fought a better fighter, a more superior fighter, so he had to grow and then get more depth. With Triple G, he has been the best fighter he's been in the ring with. So he hasn't, and people look at, like I tell people, when you train a really good fighter, it's the hardest thing in the world because you just look at the end results, not the flaws, not what they do right. So my job is to look at everything he does wrong. The world can tell him what he does right? So by the time he gets in the ring, what he does wrong becomes what he does right. But they just looked at the end result, and that's a knockout or a victory. Not that he's dropping his hand, not that he can't cut the ring off, not that he's, ineffective with certain punches. So that's what you see when you saw him that night. I mean, that was the best Triple G you could see was that night.
And that was supposed to be the best Triple G. For everybody just tuning in right now, and I just want to let you guys know, one of the best trainers in the world. I got on the phone right now. Errol Spence trainer and Jamel Charlo's trainer, my man Derrick James, is chopping it up with me right now. Derrick, let me also ask you about since we got a whole lot of good fights coming up, man, real soon, man. What about Rigo versus Lomachenko, man?
I haven't thought about it. You know what I mean? Like I have other things on my plate.
Yeah, I feel you.
So I don't really watch either one of them fight. I haven't seen them fight. I seen Rigondeaux fight when he fought my Mexican little brother who beat him.
You talking about one of his recent fights or a long time ago?
Well, the second fight. When he fought the second fight. What's the guy name? The guy that beat him.
The guy that beat who? Oh, the one that beat Loma, you mean?
Yeah,
Orlando Salido. Okay, I thought you said Rigo. Yeah.
So I saw when he fought him. I haven't really watched him much after that. I think that it's great to be a great athletic fighter, but I think that if you're so good, I don't believe in all of the show dance and all the bravado. So I think if you're that good, go knock him out, go beat him. That's what I believe. If you're that guy, we don't need to see all of that. We don't need to see all of that. Go get him. And so I think this would be a fight with two guys maybe possibly doing the same thing. One bigger than the other. So I may watch it though. I may watch it. I think it may be interesting to watch it.
You got two-time gold medalists with like 400 amateur fights each, both considered, top 5 probably pound for pound. So it definitely would be a good fight to watch, I think. But
I think it's gonna be an awesome fight. I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
To watch, So.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. Hey, man. Well, Once again, I appreciate your time as always. Thanks for picking up, man. I just, caught you off guard, So
You gotta let me know, man. You can't put me on blast. I'm being domestic, man. Vacuuming my house, cleaning up, man.
My bad, man. My bad. That's why I'm trying to let you know right away, though.
Yeah. You did say me. I'm cleaning. I'm cleaning, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that just let everybody know you my boy, though. I could call you up when you cleaning, so that's good.
I'm pick up. I saw the phone call. You my man. Look, I saw the phone call. Picked up. I was like, let me hit you back, man. Vacuum. So but it's good, man. Look, and it's my pleasure, man. I could, talk to you, whatever. It's all good.
For sure, family. Hey, before I let you go, let them know about your other your middleweight that you got. You got a beast in there. There's a middleweight, and your other fighters you training. Let them know real quick what it is.
Yeah,
man.
Robert Brandt fights October 27th in Germany, and he fights Jorgen Blammer is the guy's name, and he was like the two-time light heavyweight champion. He moved down to super.
Nice.
He's in that Super Series boxing tournament, and so he fights October 27th, and we're fighting in his hometown, in a very interesting part of Germany. The kind that don't like people of other ethnicities. Like, we got to go there and get the work in. We'll give him some reason to really be mad at us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all good, man. We're gonna go over there and handle it. He fights. He's 22-0, and I don't know the knockouts, but he only went the distance one time in the past 3 to 4 years since I've been training him. So
wow, okay.
We'll see about this one also. Not that I promote knocking out knockouts. I just think that we throw the right shots to get the right punches, So I'm not a super fast Mayweather guy. I used to train with Roger Mayweather. I don't do that. I think I work mitts on the pace of a heartbeat, which is a natural reaction of the body. So I slow it down, and the natural reaction of the body to where and that helps the guys to be very accurate and to be right on point. So,
I hear you, man. Hey, man. Well, I want to say good luck in 2 weeks. With your fighter Jamel. That's a great fight, man. And anything else you want to say to the fans before I let you go, fam?
Nah, man. I just want to say what's up to everybody. And thank you for calling me and talk to you since I saw you in Vegas at the Mayweather fight. So
for sure.
And hey, man, thanks for the support. Thanks for the voice. And it's all good, man. We're gonna go out there, and Jamel's gonna do his thing. He's looking good in camp, and the key to it is just to continue to keep pushing on with everything everybody's doing. And just say we'll see each other at the top.
Absolutely, man. So I'll be talking to you right after the fight, man. So I'll catch up with you. All right, Derrick?
All right, appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
All right, man. Take care, man.
Yeah. All right, later. Yep.
All right. Y'all heard it from my man, Derrick James. That's Jamel Charlo's trainer and Errol Spence, man down trainer right there. That was pretty cool, man. He gave us a whole lot of good stuff. That's a tough fight, man. That's a 50-50 fight. We got a lot of 50-50 fights this year, but Lubin versus Charlo, or Charlo versus Lubin, that is a 50-50 fight. Let me go ahead and check out good stuff. Dante getting DJ. I appreciate it. Firefox, great interview as always. Good looking Antonio. I appreciate it. Okay, got Carla with the hearts. Appreciate that too. Looking at the comments right now. Yeah, man, it was a good conversation. Derrick, that's my boy, man. He always break it down, man. And see, this is what I like, because you have some people that's been in boxing all their life, and every time, you ask them a question, they real vague. They don't go into detail. They don't elaborate. But, Derrick James, he breaks it down. And, and when I have him on camera, he'll illustrate and display, and, he'll give you examples, so he's real cool, man. He's real cool. And, for anybody that just tuned in right now, and we had a great interview. But if you missed anything, I'm gonna break this down. That's gonna be a separate video right there with Derrick James chopping it up. Yeah, Derrick James.
Hi, you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.